especially being LGBTQ queer in the queer community, it's a bigger picture for somebody, for multitudes of people to try to make it, and you have to believe in yourself in order to do those things. What's up, everybody? I'm Crisean, and you're watching #Verse TV. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a little fun with us.
Yeah, but ultimately, too, I just want to drop something on you from another artist to another artist, because you say look me up, so you understand a little bit about what I do. But I do want to tell you this. There are people out there who will believe in you the way you believe in yourself. That will do it, not for the money, but for the teamwork of joining together to make it happen. Because the thing is this, there are people out there who need what you who need the credibility of working with an artist who's consistent, who are making things move, who are doing what they need to do. You have a look, you have an image, and you have a great package. I'm telling you. And so why not relieve the stress on some of that and allow you to be more of the artist and creative when there's people out here that will work with you, that will do it because they want to be part of a team. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to put it out there that, I do this thing called the SIIE with my friends. And it's basically saying speak things into existence. It's like you're talented enough to make it happen that people will want to work with you. You know what I'm saying? It might, we both independent artists, and we might have tried to do some clique stuff that we might have been qualified for, that, it didn't seem like you want to give us the chance to do it. And that's why we did things on our own, and we made things happen. What you did, same thing as I. But now I want you to know that you can have all that if you want it. You know what I'm saying? You just got to put it out there and say, and let it be what it is, because you're talented enough to make it happen. Trust me. Just have faith. That's all I'm saying.
I'm trying, and I don't want to become those people. And I every day I try to tell myself I don't want to become one of those people who yell to the mountaintops. I did all this on my own, and I don't need anybody help, and I don't want to put other people on, because in this business it can really get to that. Because when I tell you, I've not just experienced rejection on the publicity stuff, but I had dancers and we rehearsed for performances, and then at the last minute canceled on me. I've had collaborators, other artists that I wanted to collaborate with, and some of them will make up excuses, and I'm not trying to act like I know people's situation, but people with just as many followers as me, with managers, and their managers having to see if the collaboration is good enough for the brand, like all those things, or have people that I want to work with at the last minute say, "Oh, I'm going in a new direction," or "I'm not doing any music anymore," and then I see them do music with someone else. Those are the kind of things that are just like, it just weighs on your heart. But I do want to be a type of person who gives back. My goal is, if I'm in a position to work with other people, to help people get their own shit together. And but being rejected so many times, sometimes it can turn you to like, I don't want to work with people no more. But I would tell you this: it gives you a thicker skin. It gives you, I know what to expect now. Like, it doesn't hurt my feelings as much as it did. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I said, like I'm trying to have faith, and I'm trying to always keep faith, because I know it's a bigger picture. Right. And especially being LGBTQ queer in the queer community, it's a bigger picture for somebody, for multitudes of people to try to make it, and you have to believe in yourself in order to do those things. Absolutely. But when I tell you that I've experienced a rejection, I've experienced a rejection on all sides.
Listen, that's why you are where you are now, because you're overcoming it. You wouldn't be where you are if you wasn't overcoming it. So pat yourself on the back for that. So last but not least, as I wrap up this part of it, before we get to our verse T questions, What is the main thing you want our Verse TV audience to learn about Crisean today as we walk away?
I would like for them to learn that Crisean is kind. Crisean wants to give back to the community. Crisean wants to empower the community, Q plus community, Black Q plus community, to be specific. I want them to know that I just want to have fun. I don't want to take myself too seriously. I don't want to. I don't want to be stuffy, anything like that. I just want to be me. I want to be free. I want to be me. I want to live this life and just have fun.
That's right. So tell me what's next for Crisean. I know you had your album, Opus One. So what's next for you? Like, what are you working on? What should we be expecting from you? What should we be on the lookout for?
Hopefully, if I give myself, if I stop being indecisive, I can get like new music out this year. Because actually, last summer I was working on my second album, and things was coming along pretty well. But then in January, I changed directions on that album, and which prolonged me to delay the album because I wanted a single out by February or March. But then me changing the direction of the album in January, the theme of the album, what I wanted to talk about, the production of the album, and because I do everything myself, things take time, and I try not to work if I'm not inspired. And I try to, but when I'm inspired, I try to go full throttle because I told myself, being frustrated in music, being frustrated in life is one of the worst things ever. Growing up, I wasn't really a stressful person. But as I grew up, had responsibilities, stress hit me like a ton of bricks. So I wanted music, and when I was in New York, I went months without making music. I went months without even listening to music. And it was one of the hardest times I ever had. And when I actually put in earbuds and started listening to music, it was like a serum or something. Somebody shot me with a serum. And or like it was like Superman being around kryptonite, and now I just been injected with rays of the sun. I never understood how much I love music until I started just listening to it. Not even making my own, but just sitting there listening to music, just consuming it, gave me life. It breathed a new breath into me. And when I'm not inspired, how stressful it is. So if I'm not in this music, I don't ever want it to be stressful. When I'm making it, when I'm creating it, I don't want to be stressful because I'm my own manager and stuff.
Right.
I don't have those stresses. But me being the creative Crisean, I don't ever want to have any stresses. So I kind of don't want to give myself deadlines. So in January, the album took a different turn, which delayed it. But then COVID-19 happened, and I had just talked myself into not releasing my record because I'm independent, and even though and my records are special to me. I'm an album artist. Like I am a heavenly like that Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Lauryn Hill type of person where when I sit down, I want to create a body of work. That's just what I am. Like I said, my first album was Brandy and Monica. So I don't even know how to know how to operate without being an album. I don't even know how to do that. So making an album, I want to take my time. I wanted to be a capsule in time of my life, and that had to take a pushback. So I do want to release stuff because I don't want to go a long time without releasing music because I am independent and I don't have a fan base and I gotta keep my name out there. Right. So I don't know if I want to do an EP. I don't know if I want to just do a deluxe edition of Opus One. All of these things, but I know I'm just going to start releasing singles. So at the end of this year, if it happens to be on a little project, then so be it. But
Gotcha.
yes, that's the new direction Crisean is going in.
Gotcha. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. So we have 5 quick questions. Just you can answer really simple, really quick. But these are questions we'd like to ask everybody before we leave. So without further ado, the first one is this.
You can find me on all platforms. You can find my music everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Bandcamp, on my website, Crisean.com. If you want to buy my music, that's the best way to buy it. Because I get way bigger cut on Crisean.com, Crisean.com. All socials, I am Crisean. Yep, that's it.
Yeah.